Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been the longest time since I filmed a video. I am so sorry for the unexplained absence. I was in America for a really long time and then I got back, but I got really ill as soon as I got back and I was just pretty much completely bedridden for like 2 weeks. So I was not up to filming or really doing anything. It was just so miserable. So apologies for my absence. It was definitely not planned. And you know, last time I flew out the country as well, I got really ill when I got back as well. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not a new trend, but fortunately I'm feeling so much better, so hopefully there will be some slightly more regular videos from now on. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I got from the US. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started. So first up, I have some new in pieces from Karen Millen, who are nice enough to part sponsor this video. Their new arrivals at the moment are absolutely stunning. Like whenever I look on their new arrivals, I just want everything. They have really sharp tailored pieces. They also have so many beautiful dresses, right from like casual all the way through to very dressy. Lots of really nice wedding guest inspiration as well. They have some really beautiful like midi dresses, some form-fitting ones, just so many gorgeous items. I'm going to be sharing with you what I got from them today. So first up is this absolutely beautiful dress. I just saw this colorway and I thought it was so beautiful. So the actual shape is a little bit more unusual, but what I really love about it is the print. So it's kind of like a watercolor print, really lovely. The colors are so pretty and delicate as well. So you have this beautiful kind of green with yellow. There's some spots of indigo and blue. It's just like the prettiest thing. It does look like a work of art. The material is very soft and silky feeling as well. It is a mini skirt and it's fully lined as well. You have this kind of tiered ruffle right at the bottom, but it does cinch in. So even though it's quite a flowy design, you do still get that shape, which I really like. And then right at the necktie here, you have this slight opening, and then you have this longer black tie, which you can kind of tie how you want. I just thought this was so gorgeous, like really fun and flirty. I think this would work really nice, like super dressed up. You could also just wear this to a date night, brunch with the girls. I just think it's absolutely beautiful, and the colors are so perfect for spring and summer. Really elegant and just the loveliest thing. Next up is just the most gorgeous dress. I am so excited about it. So I have a very fancy kind of, I guess it's kind of like a tea party thing to go to later on in the summer. Be looking for a really elegant like midi dress, and I saw this and I just thought it was beautiful. It is the prettiest thing. I don't think it would be suitable for a wedding because obviously it's white, but any kind of formal occasion, I think this would be beautiful for, like a christening or anything a bit fancier. The material is definitely more on the fancy side, so it is a bit more heavyweight, but the structure is absolutely beautiful and it fits like a dream. Like, it's so nice. You do have the lining as well, like all the pieces are just such beautiful quality, and the cutout detail is so nice. So you do have this really beautiful v-neck, and the cutout detail on the straps is just very subtle, but it really does just give a little bit more interest to it. I think it's so lovely. The pattern all the way throughout is a really lovely kind of subtle embossed one, but it just looks so fancy and expensive. It fits so nicely, and I just think it's the most gorgeous thing. Like, I am so excited for it. It's exactly what I wanted. Again, definitely more on the formal side. I don't really think you could dress this one down, but it's the kind of thing which I just think is going to be so fun to wear, because you do have quite a bit of volume with the skirt as well, and I just think it's stunning. So over the moon with this find. I think it's so beautiful and I cannot wait to wear it. Next up is another white dress. I do have quite a few white pieces in this haul. I've just been really into my kind of crisp summer whites. Very excited for the warm weather, and it's actually been really nice recently. Not that I've been able to enjoy it, but still I do appreciate the nicer weather. I thought this was just the most beautiful quintessential summer dress. I always love an off-the-shoulder style for summer. I just think it's so festive and lovely, and I just never get tired of it. I thought this one was really pretty. So you have this gorgeous embroidered detail all the way through. So it's it's kind of this eyelet design, but again, fully lined, so you're not showing anything, thank goodness. It is cinched in, so you do have a tie as well. You can either use the tie or swap it out for a belt of your own, and then you have this really pretty tiered effect. It is a kind of A-line skirt, but it's very gentle, so it's not too much, like really easy going. I just thought this would be so perfect with like a basket bag or a nice satchel, just so many different styling opportunities, and I just love the design. Really pretty, really elegant, and just such a classic pretty summer dress. Carrying on the white theme is another beautiful crisp white dress. So this one's a little bit more tailored, so definitely a little bit more on the sharp side, but I love it. It is so nice. So it's kind of like a tuxedo style dress. So it's like the shape of a really smart blazer, but it's in dress form. So it is a double-breasted one. So you have these great buttons right on the front here. Really adds a nice little bit of contrast as well. You have this really nice sharp collar, and then you have these pockets on the front. And again, fully lined as with pretty much all of their pieces. You have a nice bit of stretch, so it is really structured, but at the same time you get a really nice kind of close form-fitting look. It's really, really elegant. I think the color is just beautiful, like a really brilliant kind of white. And I just thought this was gorgeous. Again, you do have a belt to cinch it in. You can definitely swap it out for your own belt if you want to. And this is pretty much just the perfect example of what it is for me. Really sharp, really elegant. You can definitely style it up different ways as well. But I just thought this was so striking and so nice for the hotter days. And now finally for a pop of color, I saw this green dress and I just thought it was beautiful. And green is one of those colors which I go for like occasionally. It's not a go-to for me, but whenever I do, I just fall in love with the color and how rich and vibrant it is. And I saw this and I just thought not only was it a beautiful shade, but I love the design as well. It's very, very fun and flirty. So this one, if you can see that, is a bit more of a mini skirt, and the design is just stunning. So you have this beautiful button detail all the way on the front. I love buttons so much. Like, I think it makes pretty much every item just that much nicer. You do have these spaghetti straps, which again are adjustable. And then you have this great pleated skirt, again fully lined, and it does come with a belt as well, so you can get a really nice cinch in at the waist. It is fitted in the body, so it kind of has almost like a bodice look to it, but with again that really beautiful kind of A-line skirt. The pleating is really elegant and lovely as well, and it is a mini skirt, but I don't feel like it's too short. Really, really pretty by itself. I think it would also look fantastic with a white blazer as well, especially with how vibrant the color is. It's like a really, really beautiful pop of color. I believe this one did come in other colors, but as soon as I saw the green, I knew I wanted the green, and I just thought it was fantastic. Really eye-catching and just a really, really lovely dress. And then finally from Karen Millen, I saw this blazer, and I've been on the lookout for a more kind of, I don't really know what the fabric name is called, but it's kind of more like a satiny stretch kind of fabric. The ones I have are more like a silky crepe one, so I wanted something which was not necessarily sporty looking, but you have more of that stretch element. And I saw this and I thought the fabric might hit the spot, and it completely does. It's a really, really lovely fabric, very nice to touch, so very smooth, very cool as well for summer. Fully lined, and the fit is just absolutely perfect, like exactly what I wanted. It is single breasted, which is generally my preference for blazers anyway. You do have a nice slim sleeve. You can roll the sleeves up or down depending on your preference. My one is always to roll them up, but obviously you can wear them down if you want to as well. And it is the perfect length, so really good for wearing with dresses and skirts, but perfect for wearing with jeans as well. Just really versatile, so it's not too long, not too short, and just pretty much the perfect example of what it is. Like, I was so excited to find this. You can never go wrong with a white blazer. I always think it's such an essential during spring, summer, and for the price, I actually thought this one was very reasonable, really elegant looking, and just so classic and lovely. And then I did get a new bag from Chanel, so I actually got this from Heathrow on my way out to the US. So it's been many weeks. I was gonna unbox it there, but then it just kind of felt safer to leave it in the packaging, and I meant to do it as soon as I got back, but then I got really ill. So now is the first chance, but I am very excited, if I can even remember what it looks like, because I only saw it for like a few minutes then, but I am super excited about it. And then you do have the receipt. So this one is a seasonal piece, and how much was it? It was £3,570. You don't get a discount at Heathrow anymore, unfortunately, so that was just the full price. So definitely cheaper than their classics, but still not cheap by any means. Okay, so here is the box. Oh, I feel like the camellia just gone a little bit misaligned. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it there. So maybe I'll see the color from here. It's very in keeping with the rest of this haul in the sense that it's white. So you do, oh goodness, so many things. So you do have the Chanel little booklet along with the cloth information, and then care tips from Chanel. Oh, I don't think I've ever had one of these before. So it just kind of gives you some tips, which I will definitely be giving a read over later. And then here is this beautiful little flat bag. So this is in the grain leather, so it is the caviar as well, but it is a seasonal style. So you have this really beautiful kind of like vintage brush gold CC right there. It is a turn-up, which is always my favorite design from Chanel, like just in terms of the ease and the security. And you do have the little protective cover. So it just opens up like so. You do have a strap, so it's not a clutch. So the chain is actually a double one. So it's a double one right here, and then it kind of goes into a chunkier chain right there. So you kind of, it's kind of like a mix and match, a bit like the Chanel 19, I guess. And then you also have the leather strap right there as well. So it is very comfortable to wear. You do have a base right there. There is no pocket on the back at all. And then on the inside it is lined in fabric, and then you do get one zip pocket right at the back there. So it is fairly deep, I guess. Not huge, it's not a huge bag. There was a larger one, I believe, so it was probably like 50% bigger than this one. I wanted the small one just because I wanted like quite a petite bag, but if you wanted something bigger, that one was definitely an option as well. But I do think you fit in like a decent amount, like not huge obviously, but you do get quite a bit of height. So I do think it's going to be able to fit in all my essentials. So I am thrilled to bits with this. I thought it was a really nice alternative to the classic flap and the mini as well. So almost kind of like a hybrid. It is designed to be a crossbody, but I basically wanted something in white, or at least a very pale cream color, which would definitely fulfill the same purpose as my white classic flap, but wasn't quite as expensive and wasn't quite as stressful. If you've watched some of my other videos, you will know that I haven't had the best experience with that bag. I did get color transfer on it, and honestly, it just made me super nervous to wear it. So I love the idea that I would be able to wear this crossbody. I am definitely going to spray this one, so I will document that if you guys are interested in seeing it, but I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. But I like the idea that I'd still be able to get the same look without quite the same stress levels as the classic flap, which it's just like, it's so expensive that I wouldn't even want to replace it at this point. So by no means was this cheap at all, but I thought the design was beautiful. I love the fact that it is a proper crossbody as well. I think the detail is really lovely. I love the hardware, and I just think it's really gorgeous. So over the moon excited about this. Let me know if you do want me to kind of film and document me protecting against color transfer. I'm definitely going to be more vigilant about it this time. But yeah, very excited about it. I just think it's so beautiful. And then finally, I have some blouses to share from Nordstrom. It was on my to buy list to get some more blouses that would be suitable for casual, but that I could also wear during kind of the work day, Zoom calls, that sort of thing. And I found so many good ones. So this one is actually a repeat purchase. I already own this one in the red and love it. It's like the perfect fitting top. So much so that I actually got it in 2 colors. So I have this one in blue as well. It is so nice though. So it's a really easy fabric. It's very nice and flowy, so it doesn't cling. Very comfortable to wear all day long. And it's just kind of perfect in every way. Like, you have little details that make it just feel really nice and elegant, but at the same time, it's not so out there that you feel embarrassed to wear it quite often, if that makes sense. So you have like this tiny little puff sleeve right there, like very subtle indeed. You have a slightly looser sleeve. And then right on the front, you have this really pretty pleated detail. It flows in the nicest way. So it works really well if you just wanted it to drape down. You can also tuck it in really easily as well. It isn't lined at all, so it is quite a thin fabric, but not see-through at all. So the front is actually probably a little bit more substantial in that way. And then it just buttons up right at the back at the top there. It is so great. I love mine so much, which is why I got a second one in another color. So I also got this blue one as well. I think they also have a pink, I think they have a green, they have a few different shades. As I mentioned, I already have the red one. I thought this blue color was really pretty though. I think they actually have a lighter blue as well, so clearly it's a bestseller for them because they have brought it out in a ton of colors. But it's just like the perfect go anywhere top, just like really easy, very seamless to wear, and just a really nice staple. And then another really pretty blouse. I thought this one was just so lovely and elegant. The color, so it is like a floral print, but it's quite a subtle one, so it's almost like, It's not quite abstract, but it has like that watercolor element too, so it's not really in your face, just very delicate and dainty. This one is lined because otherwise I think it would be see-through, but it is fully lined, and you have this really gentle kind of A-line effect with this tier. So it's a very, very easy shape to wear. You do have this slight ruffle detail at the top, but it's not overly large, so very easy to wear. You also have these tie details as well, so you can tie it if you want to, but I'm just planning on leaving these open. The V-neck is quite subtle as well, so it's not like really dramatic, but just deep enough to be flattering, and I thought this is beautiful. Like the color is very, very pretty as well, so I'd say it's like, it's kind of like a burnt red orange with a really pretty pale pink. It is girly, but I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Really perfect for spring, especially with all the flowers, and I just thought this was lovely. And then I got this really lovely pink blouse. So this one has a tie detail. This one had pretty mixed reviews online. I did order online, so I was very prepared to return this, but I actually really like it. Most of the negative reviews are saying it's quite thin, which it definitely is. So if you wanted something really substantial, then this isn't the one for you. It's not so thin that it's see-through though, which was my main concern. So for me, this works just great. It is a little bit longer on the back than it is the front, and the pattern is really pretty. So it is a polka dot, but it's a really, really small dot. So you have these really pretty kind of, it's like black and indigo, and then you have white dots all over, and the base is pale pink. So really lovely. I believe this comes in a few other colors as well, but I love the pink as per usual. It does button up at the top back with a little button there, and then you do have these tie sleeves as well. So you can kind of adjust the sleeves, not too much, but you can make it a little bit tighter if you wanted to. And then apart from that, it just drapes down. So again, really easy to wear, very comfortable for full-on wet days, and just a really, really lovely top. And then finally, my very last top and very last piece is this lovely black ruffle blouse. So I actually own this one in white, and it's just become one of my most relied upon blouses. I love it so much. So when I saw they re-released it in black, I jumped on it. It's a really, really lovely, elegant design. So the ruffle it is substantial, but because the rest of the blouse is quite simple, I don't feel like it's too much. It looks fantastic with a pencil skirt. It also looks really nice with jeans. Just one of those tops that you can team with so many different things, and it just seems to work. Black is always a staple in my wardrobe as usual. It's just so easy to pair as well. And this is just so classic and lovely, like the kind of thing that I feel like I'm gonna have in my wardrobe for years. I think I've had my white one for a year already, and it has gone a lot of wear. And it's just wonderful. It is a little bit on the sheer side, so I am going to be wearing a nude bra with it, but it's not so sheer that it's inappropriate for work for me. But yeah, just the perfect example of what it is. Love my white one, and I was just so excited to see that they had it in black as well. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. As usual, I will include links to everything I featured in the description section below. I'll also pin everything to a top comment. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment, and if you enjoyed the video, please do give this a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
Right now I'm standing